Cambridge and Ely Star Radio. It's 10 minutes past 8, Thursday morning. Thank you very much for listening this morning. A bit of a, look at it. Cloudy start this morning. We've got a bit of rain around this morning as well. It's going to be like this for most of the day. Temperatures up to 19 degrees. Hopefully it's going to brighten up a little bit later on, though, and the clouds will disappear so we can see the meteor storm, which is I'm getting really excited about now. Yeah, I am actually very excited because we have two guests in the studio with us right now, Steve and Dom. Good morning to you, chaps.
Morning.
Good morning. Thank you for having us.
Thanks for coming in. Now, the reason these guys are here because they have probably come up with one of the best ever events to hit the area. I still can't quite believe it's happening, but it actually is. Let me give you the title of this particular race event that's coming up, and then we'll move on from there. The title is Pimp My Barrow. Gents, can I first of all give you a small round of applause for that? What is it all about?
Well, basically, a lot of people have seen that MTV show Pimp My Ride. Well, imagine that, but with wheelbarrows. Basically, you and a couple of mates get a wheelbarrow, you pimp it out into a theme, maybe like Formula One. You change it into a Formula One car. Then you'll get dressed up as pit guys, like lane girls, all sorts. Go around the city centre, parading it around. Little race across Parker's Piece, and it's all for charity, which is obviously the most important thing.
Right, great. So let me wind you back a little bit. Where did this all come from? Who suddenly woke up one morning and thought, I'll tell you what, racing wheelbarrows over Parker's Piece has got to happen? Who was that?
The idea actually originated in Norwich. There's a couple of guys that started there 4 years ago now, based around UEA, the University of East Anglia. I think they originally got the idea from a little village where they race wheelbarrows through, but they decided that for charity they could put this idea together. I think the first year, 4 years ago now, they had 7 wheelbarrows enter. 4 years later, they've now got 200 wheelbarrows and about 1,200 people racing through the streets.
Oh my God. Okay, so what sort of numbers are you expecting for this then? Because it's the first time it's happened in Cambridge, is it?
Yeah, that's correct.
Yeah, it's our first year. I think we aimed originally for about 10 barrows. Just trying to do a little bit better than Norwich. I think we are on course to get about 10 barrows, maybe a couple more, but certainly not 250 barrows.
But like you said, you'd be a bit panicked if 250 turned up.
If 250 people turn up, we're in trouble.
All right, so the race itself, have you had to... How does it work when you're trying to organise a wheelbarrow race through Parker's Piece? presumably you have to talk to the council and all sorts, don't you?
Well, yeah.
Shall I not ask?
Not an ideal question.
Tell you what, let's move on from that one. So if people want to take part, you said you have to pimp the barrow, and are there any restrictions on what you can or can't do? For example, the first thought that came into my mind was engine.
Sure.
You can have an engine if you like, yes.
Seriously, so
it's got to be.
As long as it looks like a wheelbarrow.
Yeah.
It has the two base bits and a wheel at the front.
Yeah,
you can then do whatever you want.
Somebody before in the Norwich one got a boat and put a wheel on the front and 2 handles on the end and paraded that round, sail and all. So it doesn't have to be your standard B&Q number. But yeah, no pimping is too much pimping. Is what we always say. Also, you don't, a lot of people have sort of seen the bigger barrows, the real, like the boat, and thought maybe that's not for me. But we really are, if you just turn up with a wheelbarrow and you've painted it, with poster paints, all sorts of colours, but you're there for the event, you've got your money in, you're in the spirit of the event. Absolutely, absolutely get involved.
Great stuff. Right, so if people want to take part, how do they get in touch with you? How much does it cost or whatever? And presumably all this money that you're raising is going to the charity. Tell us a bit about that as well.
Well, the charity we've chosen is the Addenbrooke's Charitable Trust, which is a charity that supports Addenbrooke's.
Yep.
The way you get involved, each team has to donate £20 for the whole team. It's not each. So, that's what, £4 or £5 each, which I think pretty good donation.
Yeah.
You donate it on the Just Giving website. It's www.justgiving/PMB-Cambridge. If you don't put the hyphen in, it won't work.
Right. Okay. Yeah.
So make sure we've done that a few times.
Okay.
Giving it out. So make sure you put the hyphen in.
Yeah.
And then that we'll get notified of that, and we'll sort of contact you and welcome you in and get you all the all the bits and pieces you need to sort of enjoy yourself, really.
Great stuff. All
It's
right.
also important to say there's also more details on our Facebook page, which
Yes.
is facebook.co.uk/PMB Cambridge.
No hyphen.
No hyphen.
No hyphen.
in that one.
Confusingly, no hyphen.
Okay, well, I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll try and... I noticed that you'd posted something on our Facebook fan page as well.
We did
so
indeed.
people can find it from there, or
Yes.
we'll stick a link if we can onto our website as well,
Lovely.
which I'm sure we can do. And guys, thanks very much for coming in. It's great to talk to you. I think it's a brilliant idea, and I do hope people will support it. We want to get more than 10 barrows, I reckon.
Yeah, hopefully with staff support we can, we can really boost the numbers.
Great.
We're hoping you're going to have a barrow as well.
Yeah. What's the chance of a star barrow?
It has been discussed.
Oh.
It has been discussed. And just before you go, I'm just being told that we've got the council on line 3 for you. If you wanted to take the call or not.
We'll let you decide. How about that?
Yeah, the latest travel up.